Hello everyone, my name is Marcus Kender. I'll be explaining today how to solve momentum problems that involve inelastic collisions. For this question, you're asked to calculate the initial velocity of a bullet before it was embedded into a stationary block. You're told that the mass of the bullet is 3.5 times 10 to the negative 3 kilograms, and the mass of the stationary block is 15 kilograms. The question tells you that the system reaches a height of 0.4 meters. The first step to solving this question is to set up an equation for conserving momentum, which should look like this. MB represents the bullet, and MS represents the stationary block. This equation can be further simplified to look like this. This happens because after the bullet becomes embedded into the block, the velocity of the entire system will be the same, since both objects are stuck into each other. Now that you have set up your equation, just plug in the variables that were given in the question, as shown here. You will notice that to solve for the initial velocity of the bullet, you need to know the velocity of the entire system. You can easily do that using a conservation of energy equation, which should look like this. EK represents the kinetic energy of the system, which is equal to half mv squared, where m is the mass in kilograms and v is the velocity in meters per second. The kinetic energy occurs at the bottom of the swing, just as the bullet enters the block. EG represents the gravitational energy of the system, which is equal to mgh, where m is the mass in kilograms, g is the acceleration due to gravity in meters per second squared, and h is the height in meters. The gravitational energy occurs at the top of the swing. Rearrange the following equation to solve for velocity, and then plug in the values that were given to you in the question. You should get v equal 2.8 meters per second in the positive direction. Now that you have solved for the velocity of the entire system, plug it into your conservation of momentum equation, and solve for the initial velocity of the bullet, as shown here. Your final answer should be 12,045.7 meters per second in the positive direction. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or want me to clarify anything, please leave me a message in the comments and I'll respond to you as soon as possible.